those who are not afraid of death are capable of anything. A sound head, an honest heart, and humble spirit are the best guides through time and to eternity. War is the only game in which both sides lose. There is no better antidote against entertaining too high an opinion of others than having an excellent one of ourselves at the very same time. The closer to the Church, the farther from the Lord God. Revenge, the sweetest morsel to the mouth that ever was cooked in hell. It happens that a bad tree produces good fruit, and bad times give rise to more than just evil. All men who have turned out worth anything have had the chief hand in their own education. Gold killed more souls than iron killed bodies. There is no better antidote against entertaining too high an opinion of others than having an excellent one of ourselves at the very same time. Crystal and hearts would lose all their merit in the world if it were not for their fragility. Simplicity may be improved, but pride and conceit never. He is not fit to visit strange countries who cannot rule his tongue before his own countrymen. He that climbs a ladder must begin at the first round. No word of commiseration can make a burden feel one feather's weight lighter to the slave who must carry it. We sculpt our idols out of snow and cry when they melt. Judgment is always done very quickly, if the judge decides beforehand. Simplicity may be improved, but pride and conceit never. Without courage, there cannot be truth, and without truth there can be no other virtue. Recollect that the Almighty, who gave the dog to be companion of our pleasures and our toils, hath invested him with a nature noble and incapable of deceit. The willow which bends to the tempest often escapes better than the oak which resists it. Need teaches everything. Need is the mother of courage. Subtle politics often puts on the guise of the greatest innocence, just as sometimes real courage is hidden under the most modest appearance. A rich man may have his quirks because he has the money to pay for them. We shall never learn to feel and respect our real calling and destiny unless we have taught ourselves to consider everything as moonshine compared with the education of the heart. Ignorance, and superstition are the only true misfortunes. Of all the vices, drunkenness is more incompatible with the greatness of the Spirit than others. Praise be to the Lord God, who gave us the ability to laugh and make others laugh, and shame on a fool who despises the title of jester. If people do not learn to help each other, then the human race will disappear from the face of the earth. Tears are the softening showers which cause the seed of heaven to spring up in the human heart. Even a king in all the splendor of his power and glory, if he is blinded by ignorance and superstition, is less free than a sage who is chained in heavy chains and thrown into prison. Blessed be his name, who hath appointed the quiet night to follow the busy day, and the calm sleep to refresh the wearied limbs and to compose the troubled spirit. One or two of these scoundrel statesmen should be shot once a year, just to keep the others on their good behavior. Authority comes from reason, not reason from authority. Any authority that is not recognized by reason is powerless. The lovers of the chase say that the hare feels more agony during the pursuit of the greyhounds than when she is struggling in their fangs. The solidarity of people is an indestructible fortress. People often blame fate for what is a direct consequence of their own violent passions. Look back and smile at the perils of the past. Teach you children poetry, it opens the mind, lends grace to wisdom and makes the heroic virtues hereditary. Whoever realizes his innocence, he reluctantly stoops to excuses.